in this video, I'm going to focus more on how to do the strumming part because that's the most complicated part of this song. And then I'll follow up on a second video on how to do the chords. And I wanted to do it this way in the interest of time because I wanted to get the most complicated part out of the way. Just a note, I did change the way that I've been playing it since the first time I recorded that video. I'm actually going to show you the way that I play it now, the way that I played it in the beginning of this video. Let's get started! Of course, as you already know, the percussive style, it really is just your bass drum and your snare. And the kick drum is actually just the side of your thumb right here, striking the bridge like that. And it's a twist on the wrist. The snare is actually just a downward strum on the strings, but you're catching your fingernails right underneath the hole. And that's how that's made. So these triplet techniques, these are like your water breathing first form. It's important to learn them first, so I'm gonna teach you. It is something that I used to heavily rely on, and indeed when I've played Aruarian Dance before, it is kind of the pinnacle technique used to play this efficiently. So the triplets, they go down with the index, down with the thumb, and then up with the index. So once again, it's down with the index, down with the thumb, up with the index. And it should look like that. So practice along. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the drum pattern for Aruarian Dance goes like this. So slowed down, it goes like this. And I've already showed you guys how to do the triplets. So now we're going to incorporate those triplets along with that drum pattern so that we can both strum the chords and play the percussive parts. Because what it eventually is going to look like when you put it together is like this. So let's break it down into parts so that it's a lot easier. Instead of learning one complex motion, we can break it down into blocks that we can then put together in the end to form the finished product. So the first part is going to be from the kick drum to the first snare that'll end in the triplet. So it'll go like this. So to slow that part down and break it up into parts, it's going to be 2 kicks, boom, boom, that. An upstroke on your index finger near the bridge, so boom, boom, that. And then immediately after, it's going to be a kick, boom. So boom, boom, that, boom, boom, that. Right after that is going to be a snare straight into the triplet. So if you remember the triplet, it's index finger down, thumb down, index finger up. In this case, when you bring it down with the index finger, that first stroke down, you're going to strike right here, right on your snare. So, da, da. So, to put it together, it's boom, boom, da, boom. Boom, boom, da, boom, da. Boom, boom, da, boom, triplet. So the next part after that, after your snare triplet, it's going to come back down here to the kick. But instead of the way we've been doing it in the beginning, it's going to go kick up on the upstroke with the index, downstroke with the index, kick, and then upstroke with the index. So it's going to sound something like... So after that part, it's just going to go into another snare triplet, but with an extra down strum. In the extra down, you're not going to strike the snare part right here. It's just going to be snare like that. Da, da, da. Snare, thumb, up, strike the strings again with your index finger. So again, it's going to go from... Da, 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 da. So putting it all together, it goes... And just so you have context, I'm going to play the chords over it. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening and trying to learn this cool percussive technique. If you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Second video I'll have up in about 2 weeks. I'll try to get it out ASAP. I am leaving at the end of this month because I'm going to anime convention. I will be gone at the end of this month because I am going to an anime convention in Texas. So, peace.